Well, good morning, my friends, and welcome to Live Inspired with John O'Leary. Last night at home, I was doing the dishes with my 8-year-old. His name is Patrick, and he was angry because Dad was making him do the dishes again. And as he sulkingly was taking forks from the dishwasher and throwing them into the drawer and taking the cups out of the top end and putting them into the drawer, I said, Patrick, why are you so angry about this? Why are you so mad about spending a couple minutes doing the dishes with your dad? And he looked at me with these big puppy dog brown eyes and said, because I did it last night and Jack never does it. Because I did it last night, Dad, and Jack, his older brother, and by the way, this was a lie, he never does it. My friends, I think Patrick was a great example of what many of us do each day in our lives. We make lists as victims. We keep track of all the times in our life that we've said, I'm sorry first. That we've been on time and they were late. That we said something that was generous, that we did something that was kind, that we showed up when they did not, and the others kind of let us down. We, I think, find ourselves frequently making these lists in life of the times in our life when we unloaded the dishwasher. And yet today, what I'm going to encourage you to do is to stop tracking that stuff. Stop keeping track of how much more you have done than someone else. Instead of comparing yourself to what they have done or to what they have, compare yourself to the only thing ultimately that matters in relationship, in your faith walk, in your finances, in your service to those greater than yourself. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, to who you are today, and to whom ultimately you can grow into tomorrow. That's the comparison that matters. That's the impact that we can have when our focus is not on how infrequently our older brother has done the dishes, but how we can do an even better job tomorrow doing those dishes without our dad asking. How we can say sorry first. How we can do the next best thing to make sure that our spouse, our partner, our child, our coworkers, our partners, our whomever feel even better about themselves because they were lucky enough to have us walk into their lives. My friends, that's the challenge today. Not to keep track of what they've done, but to challenge ourselves to keep track each day of what we did yesterday, what we can do today, and how we can become an even better version of ourselves tomorrow. So put away those darn dishes, but do it with a smile on your face and realize that the best is yet to come, starting right now. For this time, and until next time, this is John O'Leary, and this is your day. Live inspired.